Hello train enthusiasts and welcome to York for part 2 of a quick look at not a game, Railworks, simulation of trains. Yes, this is York. I lived in York for many years. I can tell you York looks exactly like this, especially in winter time. Let's get in a train, shall we? That's what we're here for after all. And once again, this is not a train I've driven before, not being a train driver. So let's see what we can do. Emergency brake, probably will need that. Let's try dragging a switch. No, let's try dragging a different switch. Yeah! Look at that. Okay, so we got forward and reverse and things. Okay, this isn't so hard. Worst horn ever. Is that supposed to be the horn? That's shit. Right, let's put it up to max. So, we're trying to go to Newcastle here in theory. Because this, this is a train I've taken in my life. I've taken the train from York to Newcastle. I thought it'd be interesting to take the train from York to Newcastle. God, I have no life. Right. We're going. I'm wondering, the speed limit sign says 30, I am doing 30. Look at that, breaking the law, breaking the law. I'm going to try and not crash. I know it's bad, but I'm going to turn it down, turn the wick down to 3. Oh no, I'm slowing way down now, that's bullshit. I'll go up to 4. She can take 4, surely. Now, this will go well, providing we stay on straight track, because as I mentioned in part the first, I'm not so hot on the management of the turning of the signals to go where I want to go. So hopefully this train's going to Newcastle. If it's not, this could be a very short, quick look. I feel like, I don't know, is there a corner coming up? Yes, there is. I'm not gonna turn it up just yet. I want to at least negotiate one corner before I kill all of my passengers. And there are passengers. Look at the passengers, look at the people. Blissfully unaware of the horrible, grisly death that awaits them. Man, they are not an attractive lot. Look at her. She deserves to die. Right, we're heading out of York now, past some buildings, under an ugly bridge, and past, well look at that. This sewage works is actually there in real life. How about that for fidelity? Put the sewage works, so you don't get the smell. That's when you know you've arrived in York. You smell the sewage works. Right. Enough of that. Max. Going to a red signal. That's bad. We may get to hit another train. Let's see what happens here. We're going straight on here, are we? Good. That's what I wanted to do. This might be the part where this gets really, really, really boring. I mean, at this point, I don't know what there is that I can do to in terms of gameplay. I could slow down, do that, but that's just gonna take longer to get to Newcastle. Places to go. Press the shitty horn. Look out the window. Look at my chair. Ooh, look, there's a fire extinguisher. Light switch? Light switch doesn't do anything. I wonder if I can put it into reverse. Go at full speed. Nope, that's locked. That's locked. Well, trains. Here comes a signally switch, but oh, it's in the other direction. I wanna try clicking on these guys here. Let's figure this out. There's some gameplay up in this piece. There are actually, I noticed on my way in this time, there are missions of a sort. There are scenarios. I wonder if this might be a game after all. I wonder if I might have prejudged Railworks as not a game, and that it might actually be, kind of a game. I mean, there are scenarios. They're like, drive a train to a place scenarios, but that kind of, it's not a game. It's not a game, is it? Look at this. This isn't a game. This is fucking boring. I mean, it is the only thing that is more boring than taking the train from York to Newcastle, is pretending to take the train from York to Newcastle in you know, a much uglier version of North Yorkshire. And North Yorkshire is, well, no, North Yorkshire's pretty nice, you know. This is supposed to be North Yorkshire in winter, and yeah, well. So, going in a straight line here. Let's hit the emergency brake. Yep, that's similarly. That's just not exciting. That's just not exciting at all. Let's crash something. F this. Distance travelled 5 miles. 5 of the most boring miles in video game history. Right, that's 6 minutes. We've got 4 minutes to crash something. I don't think it's going to happen. Don't think it's going to happen. Let's... Where should... I mean... Barstow to San Bernardino in the moment. Let's go for that. Sure, look, see, missions. Let's do the hard mission. Yeah, yeah. Man, now we got another loading screen. Okay, I'm gonna have to call this here and we'll get back to it once I've gotten into